back to 3G Video, where today we are here at Beach Bend Raceway Park here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. We have our drag strip right here behind us. I'm hanging out in the tower for just a second, and we're gonna get started with today's action here very soon. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. Beach Bend is a super cool facility with an oval track. They have a dirt track up over the hill. They have the drag strip and so much more here. They even have an amusement park on top of the hill. Super cool venue to be at for today's race. Let's head down, see all the cars in the lanes, and get some racing action. Alright guys, we made it out beside the track here at Beach Bend. We got two of our fast heavy hitters. Let's that Tin Soldier's car. Let's see what he put down. Has to pedal it. 8:59. That is slow for that car. That thing ran a mid-7 yesterday. Obviously having to pedal. Hurt it a little bit, so we'll probably see him back around a couple times. Everybody's got to make that 2 passes. Remember that? So we're going to be seeing these guys come back around a lot today. We got some heavy hitters up in the lane, so deep into this action. I believe the Camaro in the far lane is in that NA class, which we got a lot of guys in that small block NA class. It goes down to an 1181. Okay guys, we got that 6-shift box body over there. Woo, that thing's rowdy. And then we have the wagon here. Both these cars, cool cars. That stick shift car, we're going to be keeping an eye on. He ran, I believe, in the low 9s yesterday, so we're going to be looking to see if we can keep that up today. Big spin there from the stick shift car. We know where we have a lot of guys, 985 at 161, so a little off his pace from yesterday. We know that the track, they had to prep a lot. We got started a little bit later today because we had all that rain come through last night. So I think track's still gonna be coming around for a little bit. That's okay, we're gonna get it figured out. These guys got all morning to make it happen. Everybody at a Buick. Yeah, the Buicks are out. Are out real strong this year. A 10:02 and 11:30 in the left lane. Okay guys, we have our friend in the Viper that normally is racing the Omni, but he's got his Viper out here because the Omni has some issues. We're looking for a 12:0 in the right lane, I believe an 11:0 in the left lane, or 10:0, sorry, he's in that 10:0 class, 10:07. And then I believe that's a 12:08. I don't know. That right board is obviously a little messed up. I don't know. I'll be struggling with that. So if you know Mark Fisher, he has that the red hot rod. We've seen him at 6 Summer. I believe that's his son here in the near lane going 12:06, and we got an 11:76 in the left lane for the Mustang. Okay, so it looks like they're going to do just a touch of track prep here, getting that far lane dialed in. I'm going to run around and get to some different vantage points because that's part of my job as a photographer. So we're going to do that, but we're not going to get away from too much of the racing. So we'll go back, we'll see our next pass, and we have Graham coming up very soon in that nitrous big block Nova. So we'll see that here in just a second after some track prep. Okay, guys, we have our number 1 in Unlimited. We have Graham Hayes. Came over to the iconic covered seating here at Beach Bend. Got the old seat. It's such a cool place. I was talking to the owner that he's wanting to redo it, but also like it's so, like, it's just the nostalgia of this place. So it's a lot of hard decisions that have to be made over here. But this is going to be a good pair. $729 and $189. And there are a couple pops coming out of there. I think they can get that thing cleaned up and go faster. Nice. All right, so that's the fastest pass we have seen this year at Midwest Drag. So I'm looking for some good things out of the car. They've been struggling with it yesterday, and they're getting it working, so. Okay, we got Mike Finnegan up for his first pass today. I'm hoping that this thing just gets down. They had a couple struggles with some of their passes yesterday. I know of 3 that they made, and before I left, they might have made a couple after that. Let's see Finnegan get down for the first time today here at Beach Bend. That looked like a clean pass. 892 at 155 for Finnegan. Nice. Okay, we have our New York entry here. The hot rod is so clean. These guys are so much fun to talk to as well. He was looking for an 850. Oh man. He's got to come back around. Got another one of our New York friends back around. .866 at 159. A little off the pace. He's looking for that 850, but that's good. We have another one of our stick shift cars here. They got a slipper clutch in this Mustang now. Been trying to take it up a notch on their stick shift racing. So we're gonna see if we got another one of our stick shift cars get down. Truck goes down to 964 and a 930 for our stick shift car. So not the fastest stick shift car we've seen today, but still good pass. Woo! We got another one of our 850 cars. Rolls way out there. He's having some issues with his rear diff. It's actually venting a little bit, which is kind of weird. So we ran a hose up into the trunk, put a bottle on it. So hopefully that takes care of the issue. Kind of a weird situation going on over there, but they're gonna get it figured out. Oh! Missing a shift over in the right lane. 847 for the Trans Am. He's looking for that 852 fast. And a 991 over in the right lane, even with a little bobble in the pass. Next pair up, we have a really cool entry. This Ford truck has a Whipple supercharger on it, which, you know, is cool, but it's not the coolest part about this rig. The gentleman that's driving it is actually paralyzed, and he is doing this entire trip by himself, able to do everything, doing everything he needs to with this truck. It's awesome. I love seeing guys overcome stuff like that, and he is a true inspiration. Getting down with hand controls, moving out. Truck goes to 1089 and a 1094 for the right lane. All right, guys, we got Guy over there in the far lane. Down there goes to a 1074 and a 1038 for Guy. Obviously having some issues spinning at the Okay, we got a couple cool entries here. We have the Chrysler 300 and we have Riley over in the far lane. She's actually competing. Yeah, okay, we get it, Riley. You're loud. No. She's competing against her brother and a couple of the other guys that are in that group of theirs. So she's looking to try to get into the high 10s. That car has been there before. They made some changes, having some issues. Hopefully we'll see high 10s from it. That's right around where she's been running, and a 1287 over in the right lane for the Chrysler 300. Okay, so Hot Rod's already made it back around, and in that far line we have the Camaro That Camaro is limited to 10 O's because of cage. However, they ended up finding out that the thing is making a lot more power than they thought that it would. So it's probably an 850 capable car, but they're gonna keep it turned down. It's his first event ever, so. And a 1011 in the left lane. So that 10.0 is really, or that 1011 is really close to his 10.0 cap. The right lane here was looking for that 850, and 860 is not close enough. So a lot of these guys are trying to get done as fast as possible today. 2 and done, just so they can get the road, because we have a long, long route today. However, if they don't make it, they got to come back around. 872 in the left lane, a little slower in his first pass, and a 1219 here in the near. All right, guys, hopped up here. I'm gonna hang out in the tower just for a minute. I got to get a couple things on the computer, doing everything that I got to do when I'm at an event. I'm gonna hang out with the announcers and such, so I can't really talk too much. You might see a couple passes from up here.
It's one of those cars that has a lot of over is currently setting. So Kroger turned in. He said, just watch the test session. It's going to do a little bit something for you. That thing rolls that wheel out there about 200 foot. Oh, there it is. It just hurts my stomach looking at it. Past the 330 cone. Sets the tire down at the 330 cone for Martin. 10:08 134.
All right, guys, that didn't last very long. I saw Graham come down. I was like, I gotta see what he puts down here for his second pass, going that 720. And then the Camaro right here, he's been hot lapping this thing. Ran at 11:01 with a 2 earlier, which is right on, because he's in that, or 12:01 with a 2, which is right on where he needs to be in that 12:0 class. But he ran 3 1199s, 1199 with 2, 1199 with an 8, and 1199 with a 9. He's trying to get one more pass to be good, and he'll be doing it right here beside Graham. It's gonna be a good pass. At 188, a little slower in his first pass, but still down deep 7s. I think they'll be happy with that. 12:08 with a 9 in the right lane. He's probably going to be back around. He's just hot lap that thing at this point. All right, guys, we got a pair of real quick cars. We got an 850 Isuzu over in the far lane, and I believe this is the Tin Soldier car running down in the low 7s, mid-low 7s. For a second, that was sketchy. Right lane does not get a time. Wow. .850 with a 1 for the Trans Am. He was here testing like 2 weeks ago. That car is on a roll. Oh man. Let's see what we're gonna get put down for a second. Okay, well that was definitely not that first pass was really good, and then second pass obviously having some issues. So we will see him back around here in a little bit. I'm gonna head back up in the tower. Don't know if I'll have footage, but gotta get some work done.
Oh, Billings on the. Look at Mike Johnson waving by to them. I wish we had a live feed going. He could have waved at those boys for not showing up this year. Could we have a new Midwest
within
pound for pound
3
850 King?
out of the red
Very
Trans
good,
Am.
laying down
That's
2
insane.
850 passes. Hopefully he gets out of it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, a little bit of haze on the work machine there. As you seen right at the 8th mile mark, you seen a little.
We got Finnegan up, trying the right lane this time, see if they get down. Pretty quick turnaround for them this time, and Hibby is just loud. Missed fourth. 10:36 at 92. Oh, they're gonna turn that thing back around. Okay, we got the geo tracker, and this Nova actually made one pass already. I missed it up in the tower, but they did. He was his first 8-second pass. We have the geo tracker, which is just up first. The tracker goes down to an 11:25, and we have 889 over the right lane for the Nova. Okay, Finnegan turns this thing right back around after missing fourth on that last pass. Let's see if he can get it again. He had that really good pass right off the rip this morning. Let's see if he can do it. So he missed third that time, I guess. Both of these guys have been going round and around just together, trying to get that 12-0 pass. Both of these are 12-0 cars. We had that 850 with an O twice out of the red Trans Am. So a couple of these classes are going to get really, really tight on those indexes. Let's see if either of these guys can put something down. At 12:45, so both of these guys slowed down. And with that, our staging lanes are empty now. We still got guys that I'm sure they're going to be coming back around, like Finnegan and them. But things are starting to clear out a little bit, which means that we're going to have to start looking at heading on the route to get to our first checkpoint of the day. Who knows how the drive's going to go. These guys are having some tight races, but you know, we still have a 350-mile drive today, so we'll have to get to that here shortly. Okay, so first drag and drive, you come out second day. Heard you were here testing a couple days ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago we came out for a little private test session.
Well, I guess it worked.
It did pretty good. You know, first couple passes today it went a little too fast. I think it went a 45 and then 847. And third pass, I kind of came off the pedal a little bit when I launched it. It went at 55. We were pretty happy with that, but I thought the tune-up was there. So we made a fourth pass, and it went 850 with a 1. Let it cool back down. Made a fifth pass, which we really weren't counting on today, and it went at 850 with a 3.
Dude,
so,
congratulations, that's awesome.
No better than that. We're gonna pack the parachute, get her loaded up, and start this horrible drive.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long one, but hey, I think that puts you in a pretty good place in your class.
So I know the Regal broke so far. Hopefully, he gets it fixed.
Oh, he did break. Okay.
Yeah, they're having issues with it whenever it goes above 2,500. It's breaking up and backfiring, and then the Mustang. I don't think he's went real good passes yet today.
Yeah.
He's been a little off, so. Cross our fingers and get packed up and hope for the best.
There you go. We'll have a good drive. We'll see you out there
tomorrow. So I appreciate you.
Yep, sounds good, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks, brother.
So Graham, they are getting the Nova swapped over. Had a good day. Both passes, we saw both their passes that got down. Really proud of them. They're getting things figured out. He's getting the exhaust back on it, so don't want to bother him too much, but awesome. I came back in the pits to check in. The Camaro had some issues again. Don't know what that was all about. Had some smoke coming out around the big end. And the orange Camaro that we saw do the massive wheelie yesterday, they broke down 2 miles from the track and then had to be pulled, came in on a wrecker. So they unfortunately are out. The car is here, That's unfortunate. All right, guys, I was getting ready to leave, and I heard Finnegan fire up, blast me once again. So I'm gonna go see. Okay, that was not the pass we were hoping to see from Finnegan, but it is getting that time. I gotta get on the road, so if we make another pass, I'm not gonna be able to see it. But I do gotta grab my stuff from the tower up here, and we're gonna hit the road. All right, I got over to the car, and as I did, one of these stick shift cars just ran an 860. It was that Mustang with the orange fender. He hadn't been able to get a good pass all day, and he just put a real good heater down. So they gotta come back around and do it again. We'll have to check in tomorrow in that class. That's stick shift class, the 850 class, the 12.0 class, 10.0 class. Everybody is having tight races. This is a lot of fun. Okay, guys, leaving the track. Such a cool track. Just like that, we made it to the first checkpoint of today. It was like a 2-hour drive here. We're in Evansville at Ryan Hargett's shop here, as you can see on the window there. We got a lot of our cars, not a lot, but we have a good group of our cars here. They got food and everything, so we'll grab something to eat real quick and hang out with some people. Obviously, I'd park down so we get the Mopar power together. So, I mean, that makes sense to me, right? So that's actually his new car. He's getting that ready to go to Drag and Drive events with, which I'm really excited to get that. I heard there's some work going on in here on one of the races. Okay, now this is cool. We just stepped into thinking, okay, there's a SUV. Like, the SUV doesn't seem to fit in with there being like a Ford GT with a big blower on it on the dyno. That's insane. Apparently they're doing a clutch change in the Challenger, so that's good. Sounds like they're going to be changing a clutch here. It was not holding well at the track, so doing a little clutch change. Good place to do that. So they got like full-blown restorations going on in here. It's got a cage under it. Oh, that's a whole new frame rails and everything. Like oh man, that's going to be serious. That's sick. They're being so awesome cooking food for everybody for lunch. And then Ryan brought his car out, or the new car. He's got this engine and transmission just mocked up in there, but he's actually taking the old drivetrain out of his Mustang, and it's going to go in this car, which is obviously purpose-built, a lot lighter, and going to be faster. But love a Ford and a Camaro chassis. It's pretty funny. I think he's just doing it to make people mad, and just I love it. It's so great. Hey, the yellow Camaro is rolling in. We've had a couple others roll in. A lot of people are not staying too terribly long just because we do have that long route today. We got another 2 hours to the second checkpoint, and then another 2 hours to get to the track tonight. So we still got at least 4 hours of driving in a normal car. Obviously most of these are not normal cars and will not take the same amount of time, but nice. All right, guys, they got containers back here with some really cool stuff. It's got like a blown small block in it. Got this Dodge back here. Ryan's been showing me around, like super cool operation. They do some really good work out here. That C10 is sick as well. So cool. Well, be honest, I should have showed you more of the shop, but I am going to try to get back down here and hang out with Ryan. We'll film a whole video on that. So hopefully that'll be soon, but not today. So we're going to get on the road and get to the next checkpoint because we have another like 2.5 hours to get there. And then we got to drive to the track, which is another 1.5 hours. So still a long drive ahead of us. Let's get some miles on. All right, guys, we're going through the hills and hollers of beautiful southern Indiana, and I came across one of the cars that stopped. They don't have their trailer on the back. I don't know what happened. Okay, so the trailer came off. We got the S10. There's another car down there. I don't know what they're going. Are they with? Did they stop for you or? Okay, so they're okay. Okay. So apparently the trailer's like off the road down here. Let's go find it. So if you see like this track all the way down, all the way up there, all the way down there. Jeez. So the top came off, but honestly the trailer's not for coming all the way down that hill.
If the hill's smoothed out over
Wow.
there, I mean,
So the whole hitch just like broke off at the weld in the car. So the safety chains, the whole hitch, everything came down all together. I'm just happy everybody's okay, man. That's scary. Okay, so they have a recovery guy that's actually coming to hopefully get the trailer out of the ditch. If you go, it's like down there and over. So hopefully that can get them situated. Although they are still gonna have a hitch on here, so I don't know what the plan is. Man, that's a rough one. All right, well, this is another view of the trailer all the way down in the ravine. Yeah. So I also decided to fly the drone. You can see the path as it veers off those ruts in the soil there. And then you can see behind this tree down here where the trailer ended up. Man, that is absolutely wild. And then here's just a little bit different perspective just to kind of show exactly how far it is off of the road. And it's crazy. Okay, they got their tow truck here. They're gonna get them taken care of. So I'm gonna get back on the road. We'll catch up with them hopefully tomorrow at the track. But we still got a route stop to get to, so let's get some miles under. All right, and just like that, we are at the second checkpoint. As you might notice, the sun is starting to go down. It is getting late. We got the crazy wagon. We got the blue Mustang, dude. He has been in drag and drive since like 2013. They got the clutch changed out in the Challenger. Got the Camaro. They apparently took a wrong turn, had some issues. Got the green Challenger and Mustang. Got the saw a lot of these guys at the other checkpoint. Imagine that. It's like we're going the same direction. So we got all the Midwest drag cars, but man, the shop cars out here. You think they do some Mustang stuff? I'm gonna say they do some Mustang things. Wow. Let's take a look in the shop here. Let's be nosy. What do they got going on? Oh, gee. Okay. Okay. Nice. Sick Mustang rolling in. Also, all of the cars that they have here are like over 1,000 horsepower. Like, dude, all of them. Like, and they have a whole shop full. It's insane. Really cool to be able to be hosted here. This is a cool checkpoint. Yeah, they do all new Edge Mustang stuff, so, or new 8, I don't know, whatever. I'm not a Mustang guy, I don't know all the terminology, sorry. It's like 2018 and newer. So, it's pretty sick. We're needing to get back on the road though, because if you can tell, it is getting dark. And we still got like an hour or 2 hours to go, so it's gonna be a late one, guys. Well, guys, it definitely was a late night. I got to the track around midnight, 1 o'clock, somewhere in that neighborhood. Got a night's sleep. Obviously, you can tell it is the next morning. We are here at Edgewater for day 3. Be looking forward to that content. It's going to be coming out tomorrow. So hit that subscribe button, hit a like on this video. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. We've had a lot of new people on the channel from this event. So that's really awesome. Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate all the support. I will just drop, we do have shirts and stuff on the website, 3gvideo.net. Just throw that out there if you guys want to support. I really appreciate it. Anyways, have a blessed day as always. And I'll talk to you guys next time.